Hi, I'm Mara Solomon, a 3-time leukemia, both AML and ALL, and 2-time stem cell transplant survivor. Boy, is that a mouthful. Thank you so much for having me here today to share my story about how the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, or LLS, has helped me through my cancer journey. In 2001, I had recently graduated from college, and a friend was doing a marathon. She needed money to raise for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society. So, of course, I jumped right in to help. Not run the marathon, but to raise money. Never did I imagine that one day LLS would re-enter my life in a very different way. 12 years later, I was a married mother of 2 kids, aged 1 and 4. I was building a career and led a healthy, active lifestyle. Then in June of 2013, my life completely changed. I had this lingering cough, a low-grade fever that I couldn't kick, and I noticed some red freckle-like dots on the inside of my thigh. I would later know that they're called petechiae. I went to the doctor and she told me to get some labs done. Labs came back and they were very abnormal. Since it was late at night, I did what any normal person would do, and I Googled them. Well, here's my advice to you. Never Google for medical advice. I kind of freaked out, and I reached out to my parents who were both in the medical field. They told me that I needed to go straight to the ER. For them to tell me to go to the ER, I knew that something was wrong. My husband Dave and I went to the ER, and after hours there, we were admitted to the hospital. This was another bad sign. Throughout the next couple of days, I was in the hospital and they did tests in a bone marrow biopsy. They then diagnosed me with leukemia. And not just one type of leukemia, but 2, both acute myeloid leukemia, AML, and acute lymphocytic leukemia, ALL. Our whole family's life was completely turned upside down. I didn't know anything about leukemia, and then I remembered the fundraiser that I was part of years ago. I reached out to LLS, where they filled me up with resources to educate me and help me feel more comfortable with this diagnosis that I still could not believe I had. I then spent the next couple of months of summer in the hospital. My days were filled with chemo, blood and platelet transfusions, and multiple labs. I was so fortunate that my family and friends could come visit me regularly, but I still felt lonely. The LLS connected me with people who'd been through this, and so they knew what I was going through, and they were so helpful for me.